So I recently saw Shazam, Fury of the Gods, and personally I loved it. It was a really good movie. I really enjoyed it. Pretty good story, a lot of character development. But with that being said, unfortunately it kind of seems like it's tanking in theaters. Estimated it to bring in about, I think, 85 million within the first weekend.
God.
And it's, yeah.
Yeah.
And it's nothing to scoff at, but it's only brought in about 65 million.
Only 65.
Only 65 million, right? But that's worldwide.
When did the movie come out?
Last weekend, right?
It was last weekend, I believe, yeah.
Which would be around the 18th? Yeah, 18, 19, like somewhere around there.
Yeah. But that's worldwide.
Mm-hmm.
You know, normally whenever a movie opens up worldwide, it's a lot more. Okay, so the movie cost 125 million to produce.
Okay.
And they've only made 65 million back. So that means they have not broken even yet.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, honestly, like, personally, I love the movie. I haven't seen part 2. I love part 1, story-wise also and everything. But the thing for me is, I can't get over that muscle suit, man. The muscle suit on him and the other guys, the Shazam guys. It just looks too fake to me. Maybe that's one of the causes. I don't know.
I kind of feel like, I don't know, man. Maybe it's been, I don't know, 15 years now that Marvel's been on that grind. And, you know, we've seen a lot of superhero movies now.
Yep.
And I guess as time has gone, you know, our expectations are ramping up, and these movies have to be great. Now, they can't just be mediocre, you know?
Yeah.
Like, who's going to want to watch just a mediocre superhero movie these days, right? Like,
Right.
Love and Thunder, man.
No, you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Yeah. And then we also did have somebody comment on one of our videos on YouTube saying that he just wasn't a fan of what DC is doing with their movies, which I completely understand. You know, not everybody's going to love everything that's going on in the theaters right now, but I personally thought this was one of the better DC movies. For it to not be bringing in as much as it was projected, or how much they wanted it to bring in, it kind of sucks, man. Especially for a movie that is as good as it is, I think.
Yeah, it is the same director as the first movie, if I'm not mistaken. And I agree with gUNzz. The first one was a very surprise hit for me. Like, I'm familiar with Shazam, the character, but I was never really excited for the Shazam movie. But when it came out and I watched it, I was like, man, that was really good. Like, I really enjoyed that Shazam movie. The humor in it, the style, everything about it. It was just really good. And I really enjoyed it.
I was actually kind of hesitant to watch originally because you had recommended the Aquaman movie to me, and I didn't like that at all. I think I got maybe a third of the way through, maybe halfway through it, and I tried watching it on like 3 or 4 different occasions, and I could never get through it. So when you recommended this one to me, I thought it was going to be just another, same old lame DCEU movie.
Okay.
But when I picked it up, dude, I loved it. So when I say I was pretty hyped for this one, I was actually pretty excited. And I almost didn't go, but my fiance kind of dragged me out, and I'm glad she did.
I'm personally not like a huge DC fan, so I can't say I'm waiting for every movie to come out and I'm like keeping up with them like that. I just watch them just to enjoy it, just like, oh, this is a good movie, so and so. It's not like the Marvel movies where I actually keep up with them and I know the stories, like cinematic wise, and then some comic book wise.
Okay.
Like for DC, I can't say I've actually read a comic or watched the whole show or something like that, like from episode 1 till finish or whatever.
So for you, if you're gonna watch a DC movie, like, it has to hit, it has to land. Like, there's no, oh, this one looks okay, I might check it out. Like, it has to be a top tier movie in order for you to check it out.
Not really. Like, I'll watch it, and then clearly if it sucks, well, then I said it sucks, I wouldn't recommend it. But I'll watch it, like if it just catches my eye, like some of the Superman movies or the Batman movies.
Yeah.
like even Shazam. So I'm like, that looks pretty good. Okay, cool. I know that hero. I'll watch it.
I've actually heard, and it was kind of confirmed by the actor of Shazam. I forget his name right now, but it was kind of confirmed that the post-credit scene in Black Adam and the post-credit scene in Shazam 2 were actually altered due to basically a strongly worded request by Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Originally, it wasn't going to be Superman in the post-credit scene for Black Adam, and it was going to be Shazam who comes in, and
it would have made more sense too.
Yeah, it would have made more sense.
A lot more sense.
Yeah, but I'm kind of glad that they went with Superman. I know y'all haven't seen the movie yet, Shazam 2, but I just want to go ahead and put it out there. If Shazam were to fight Black Adam at this point, Black Adam would, he would rock his sugar honey iced tea.
Yeah, I agree with you. He would get smacked because Black Adam he's like mastered his powers and everything,
right?
Compared to him just barely learning and like, oh, okay, I'm decent at it. I can do it now. Yeah, it's not like he can sleep and still do it. You know what I mean? Yeah. But I feel the request for the Superman part, I think he just did it because, well, you know, The Rock, he wants to, in my perspective, I feel like he wants to be like the top gun, like the biggest guy there. And clearly he wants to challenge the strongest hero.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
And he was trying to bring back Henry Cavill. The way it played out, yeah. I kind of got to side with Rock there. You know, he wanted to bring back Cavill, which everyone wanted, and then Gunn kind of, threw him out. But, unfortunately, it didn't end the way he had hoped, and he even got himself canned from that role. Yeah, but
I mean, I feel like it was gonna happen regardless of what they did. You know, I mean, they're rebooting the DCEU, and it kind of sounds like they're gonna do it canonically with the Flash movie, huh? Like something that Flash does in the past is gonna, I guess, reset their timeline, and that's why we're getting all these new actors.
Yes,
he's gonna step on the butterfly.
Yeah,
something like that. Yeah, which is, I mean, I guess it's a smart way to do it.
Yeah, it would have. I think personally, it would have worked better if he just reset everything. Like if they were gonna go that route, reset everything and a whole new cast. Not just Superman, not just Wonder Woman, because supposedly Shazam is going to stay.
That's what I've heard.
And Aquaman, I thought originally he got canned, but Aquaman 2 is set to release after Flashpoint, sometime in December, if I'm not mistaken.
Huh.
Yeah, so I don't know what the hell's going on.
I thought he requested to play Lobo or something like that.
Yeah, that's what I had heard too. I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on.
At this point, it would still be too early to put Lobo in there, though. Like, if we're getting a new Superman, it's going to move on to his earlier years, him building up to be Superman.
So, basically, Smallville is what you're saying.
More or less.
Yeah, kind of.
More or less. Yeah, which, by the way, the man himself, James Gunn, will be directing the Superman Legacy movie.
He wrote the script as well, didn't he?
He did. He sure did.
So the way that the Guardians of the Galaxy came out, what do you think how this one's gonna come out? Do you think it's gonna be good? It's gonna be bad? What are you guys' thoughts?
I really like his style of directing the Guardians movies. Like he's got the first one, which for me, very similarly to Shazam, was a sleeper hit for me. Well, not just me, but it was a hit. That was a team that I was barely familiar with, like hardly any at all. And then the movie came out, and dude, I thought it was great. It was really good, really good.
Yeah.
So I ain't gonna lie. I think I'll leave up Thanos in the whole movie. Like I know that guy. Who's everybody else?
But yeah, I think I knew Rocket. I had seen Groot a couple times here and there. I wasn't really too familiar with the Guardians. I think I saw Star-Lord previously, but I mean, it's just like seeing pictures of them or whatever, not really being familiar with the characters or anything of the sort. The way that James Gunn introduced the characters to us and had them grow as a team, someone who became almost like a household name.
For sure.
Yeah.
I think that was good how he made them like, how you saw them build up, really.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I wish they could have gone more into their backstory though, like Groot and Rocket.
Yeah.
So.
But with that being said, Superman is not a team. He is a single being, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So I kind of want to see how he works with a single being, because I think James Gunn only directed the Guardians, didn't he?
He also did the Suicide Squad.
Mm-hmm. Another
which
team
we
movie.
all saw. We all saw how that
I-
turned out too.
Personally, I didn't like that one at all.
Yeah, it's garbage.
I actually enjoyed it. The second one. He did not direct the first one, I don't believe. But he worked on the second one, which I thought was a major improvement compared to the first one.
Uh-huh.
I thought it was, comparably, the first one was like a C movie, and he brought the quality of that movie up to a solid B, in my opinion.
I don't even think the first one was a C. I'm gonna go ahead and give that one maybe like an F plus. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with Mr. Not Cuckle over there.
James Gunn likes to work with unknown characters, obscure characters. You know, not the big guys like Superman, Batman, Captain America. Not the big names. He doesn't like working with those. But that's why I do find interesting that he's going to take on Superman, because that's a big name.
And people know the Man of Steel. They didn't know the Guardians. So I mean, he could technically do whatever he wants with them. Like, look at what he did to Mantis, and then like people who knew her from the comic books, which I learned afterwards, is supposed to be a badass. Like she has single-handedly beaten Thanos at one point, if I'm not mistaken.
Nah.
Yeah. Yes.
For real?
Yes.
No way.
Yep. Mantis is supposed to be like this karate master, like alien chick from I forgot where it's from, but she's supposed to be like OP. She's overpowered almost, and she's beaten Thanos single-handedly.
And
And
the
then
movie, she sucks. She just has the mind control.
Exactly.
That's
So that's what I'm saying. Like, not a lot of people are familiar with her who are watching these movies for the first time and being introduced for the first time to these characters.
Yeah.
I wonder what he'll do with someone who's already kind of set in stone, you know?
If he can bring his style of storytelling to someone like Superman and really flesh out the character, I think he could do a really, really good job and actually put Superman back on the map. Because the last several Superman movies, as much as I liked Henry Cavill, that Superman movie, I did not like the second half of it. And some of the, well, it's been years since I've watched it, but I remember when I first watched it, I was like, like he was a good Superman, but the movie overall, I wasn't the biggest fan.
So your problem was more on the script side.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
you want a better script.
yeah. I think so.
Yeah, I enjoyed the action in the movie. It was very destructive for Superman. I know he tries to keep destruction to a minimum. And I wish they would have kept Zod alive.
Yes.
Rather than snapping his neck. Yeah. But I mean, overall, I think it was a good introduction to Superman. The action was what made the movie for me, I think.
I think it'll be cool if he like introduces like how he starts to like discover his powers, like the laser vision and the super speed and the flying. And that'd be cool if they throw in even like the ice breath. I think that'd be kind of cool.
Yeah.
Because I don't think any of the movies had that. Had they?
Mm-mm. I don't
Or
believe
maybe
so.
they did, but he used it like once or something. Like
Maybe.
I want to say he did, just for like randomly, just
Maybe. Which kind of sounds like is what James Gunn wants to do with the Superman movie.
Mm-hmm.
If you wanna get it done right, gotta do it yourself.
Yeah. Okay, Thanos.
Man.
Speaking of,
Death snaps.
oh no, dude,
Dude. Oh my god.
holy
Oh.
damn,
Dude. Oh my god.
bro.
Oh, that conversion was awesome.
Should I keep it? Oh my god, dude.
Fuck
That
it,
was
keep
so
it.
awesome, but holy
Keep
crap.
Dude.
Jesus.
Bro, look how red I am, dude. Oh my god.
Oh man. Oh man.
I don't approve of it, but keep it in.
Jesus Christ.
I can't even drink the Powerade.
Man.
They're jokes. They're jokes, people. Calm down. They're jokes. We're horrible. We are. But this is why you watch. This is why you listen.
Mm-hmm. Dude, and that was just coincidence. We started talking about Thanos, dude.
Oh man.
It wasn't even planned.
So, the Wire star, Lance Reddick. It's always sad to see somebody go, right? But unfortunately, I'm not incredibly familiar with his work. Like, I'm going down the list, right? And I remember him in John Wick. He was the manager, the hotel manager. Can I send something up to your room? Or, you know, that dude. Which, his last role is probably John Wick 4, by the way.
Probably, yeah.
And of course, he was in The Wire, which I'd never watched The Wire.
Yeah.
He was the Resident Evil, correct?
Yeah, that's really the biggest thing that I recognize him in. When he was Blade, Wesker, and which I actually thought that was a good series. It wasn't a good Resident Evil series, but I thought it was a good series. If that makes sense.
Yeah,
detached
I agree.
from the franchise.
I agree though, just because like I'm a big Resident Evil fan, and then how they kind of changed it up, I was like, wish you would have stuck to the story. But don't get me wrong, it was a good show.
Yeah, he was a good actor. He had range. He had a broad range, and he played like 4 or 5 different characters in that Resident Evil series. And like when you looked at him, it was like, oh yeah, that's him. But was very good at playing different characters, you know, in the same show. It was crazy.
Yeah, seems like he had a lot of talent for sure.
Yeah, so it really sucks to see him go, but I didn't see any
death.
Right, I didn't see that.
Yeah,
but
I don't think they've released anything yet. You know, and rest in peace to the man. And I kind of hope that he can. I know a lot of people like to dig into, what was the cause of death? What is his family doing right now? And you know, I wish people would stop doing that kind of stuff. Like, let the family grieve in peace. And I kind of hope that it doesn't happen to him like it did to like Bob Saget, for example.
No,
like people try to go all detective, and they'll try to, you know, solve the mystery of what happened and what was the real cause of death, and like
they
let
even
the
did
people
that
grieve.
for JDF, didn't they?
Yeah, we did.
Like hardcore.
They.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
But yeah, I mean, you know, it kind of sucks that, you know, these people are in the spotlight for so long, and people do love them, and you know the characters that they play. And I guess that's just one of the unfortunate truths of being a celebrity. When you pass away, people are gonna try to, you know, get content out of it, or, you know.
Absolutely. So with that being said, Lance, rest in peace, sir.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace. You know, something that we did think was dead, but has recently been resurrected.
What would that be, Mr.
What is
KO?
it?
Is a sequel to the very beloved. Do you want to do it?
Come on, baby. You have to now.
I feel like you gotta now.
You gotta do it, and you gotta do it right after you did this. The
little head bob.
All right. Here we go. Put in the comments if you think that I did the best. A. If Kuckle was the best, put a B.
Oh shit!
If gUNzz was the best, option C. Or just type out the names. Who did it best? Who did it best? You ready? Here we go. Welcome to Good Burger, home of the Good Burger. Can I take your order?
Guys, I think the polls are closed.
I think so.
BogusBird.
It's a landslide. It's a landslide, man.
I shouldn't have gone first.
I relinquish my position to you.
And I will gracefully bow out.
That's too late. It's too late. The people are voting. Go ahead, Kuckle. Give it to us.
So, Good Burger.
You.
Penis, the male reproductive organ.
So it seems like Good Burger is set to begin production in May, and it looks like it's planning to be out later this year in 2023 on Paramount Plus. How do you feel about it?
Honestly, I personally feel they should have just left it alone, left it as Good Burger, because that's from the 90s. Like us 90s, and then people from the Stone Age like yourself, BB. We know like what it is, what it was. I feel them waiting 23 years after the show came out. I don't think they can come back. I feel like the jokes might be corny. They're gonna try too hard to bring back that nostalgia. I don't know. It can be funny, but personally, I don't feel like it's gonna hit the same as the original did, or even the jokes from Keenan and Kel.
So they're 100% just basing this off of nostalgia. And apparently what they said, I think on Jimmy Fallon, if I'm not mistaken, was that they wanted to start on a sequel directly after releasing the first one.
Which is what they should have done.
That's exactly what they should have done.
When
but
I mean, age.
Yeah. But I mean, they still look good for their age. I mean, they still look real good.
They're not teenagers anymore.
No, definitely not.
Come on, dude.
But they could definitely pull it's 20 years later and we're still working at Good Burger, and
it'll be Clerks 2.
Damn it! I was about to say that. All right, but I'm about to say something that's maybe a little controversial with you two. I have actually recently, before the announcement of this, actually kind of semi-recently watched Good Burger. And let me tell you, it was not good.
No?
No. I think when you think Good Burger, it is 100% nostalgia. You're thinking oh yeah, it's the 90s, it's good times, good Nickelodeon shows. Bro, the movie was not good. I don't even know how we thought it was good back in the day.
Honestly, I never thought it was good. It is corny as hell. It is not that fun. It has its moments.
Yeah.
But overall, I don't find it funny. You know what? Maybe it was because I was a little bit older, but in that era, the whole Keenan and Kel, all that, it was SNL light. It was the kids' version of it, and that's what it was supposed to be. And but for me, I was like, oh, this is dumb. This is not funny.
He's from the Stone Age, you guys.
A-hole. And
that's why I didn't like it.
I don't know about you, Gunz, but man, for whatever reason, I almost thought it was a decent movie. I remember not thinking it wasn't a great movie, but I thought it was at least half decent. But boy, was I wrong.
Yeah, no. Honestly, I kind of don't even remember the movie. I guess it was that bad. It didn't even stick. That's what I'm saying. I think they should have just left it alone or done it back in the day in the 90s. But now since they waited 20 years, I almost feel like it might come out like that 70s show to the 90s show. We just went there for the original characters. The new cast didn't really matter to us.
Yeah.
It will be kind of nice. I ain't gonna lie. It will be kind of nice to at least get Keenan and Kel back on
together.
The same set. Yeah, that'd be kind of cool.
Yeah.
But I do kind of wish they were doing something different, something more adult themed. More, get out of that corniness. Not a porno, but
you said adult theme. My bad.
No, but
you know what? There's a chance they might. I mean, I know Paramount Plus I know it's has all the Nickelodeon stuff on it, but I mean it has some adult stuff on there too. And then they're 20 years older. Not that.
Oh,
Leave that for the internet.
My bad.
I guess we are on the internet. All right,
so you're Good Burger.
Who loves orange soda? I do. Anyways, so I mean they could potentially do something a little bit more up to date, something a little bit more for our generation audience kind of thing. Do I see it happening realistically? Probably not. But I mean, you can always hope for the best.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, will you be watching this on day one?
No.
For the podcast. No. For the podcast.
You know, probably for that reason and that reason only. I think I'll watch it.
Probably not even still. I still won't even watch it, honestly. I'll just wait till you guys catch me up on how it went. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry.
The only thing that I request is that they put the orange soda line in there.
I hope so.
Feed it to me. Feed it to me.
Who loves orange soda?
Oh, I do.
That's the only
Just
thing
as I remembered.
Just I think we hit it right on the head.
That wasn't even Good Burger, was it? That was
No,
Keenan
that was
and
Keenan
Kel.
That's Keenan and Kel.
Oh, right.
Yeah. But I mean, when is the next time they're gonna be on set together? I mean, they have to drop it in there somehow, right?
I don't know, dude. Why did they even like split up?
You know what? I don't know. I know that Keenan went to SNL. He's been there for a few years.
Yeah.
And Kel just kind of dropped off.
I think he was like producing music or something, wasn't he?
Was he?
Huh.
I'm not really sure.
I don't know.
Okay.
All right. Well, either way, Good Burger 2 is happening whether we want to or not.
Yeah.
It's
It
happening.
is what it is.
It's a thing.
You know what? If I watch it, I'm going to be eating tacos while I watch it.
Why would you? You should be eating a hamburger.
That's
Good
why.
burger.
No. No.
It's a statement.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's a statement.
In protest.
See, this is why you're not the star of the show, Kuckle. I mean, not Kuckle.
Well, that's it for the Mews.